All right, friends and students, in this topic, you can see one slide. In this slide, we are discussing about the tools and equipments. First, we are discussing about tools and equipments. So on the right-hand side, you can see on the slide, you will find different type of tools, right? Tools are very necessary equipments for the industry. Without tools, you cannot open anything, or without tools, you cannot fix anything. For example, if you are working with some fiber optics cable or some sort of a signal cables, then you should compulsory have a cutter, stripper, and slicer. Okay, so you can see here on this. I will just try to show it to you. I will just try to show it to you here. What are the different things are there? Okay, so I will just 1 second, please. Okay, so I will just try to show it to you. Like this part you can see here. This is cutter plus wire stripper of different size and shape. This is measuring tape. Okay, screwdrivers we have already discussed. These are the screwdrivers, or rather I will show you on this thing. These are the connectors, switches, a bundle of wire, and these things, insulation tapes. These do two type of insulation tape, or other three type of insulation tapes, wire again, and these are the cutting plier, cutter, and different type of screwdrivers. So please remember, before going to industry, you should have a complete idea about the tools. Few of the tools I will also show you. These are the tools. Okay, right. Now we come to the left hand side. On left hand side, you will find different type of instruments. Okay, instruments, or we call it, it's a sort of an instrument or a measuring instrument, you can call it, some of them. So first is roll meter, that is for measurement. You have seen here also. This is your roll meter, right? Then this is calipers. This is also a micrometer calipers. This is for just checking the gauges of the wire, the copper wire, or what is the gauge of the wire. This is a bit bigger than that. Then you want to check, then you can check with this calipers. Okay, right. You have a voltmeter. It's only voltmeter. This meter here, you can see here, this is called as barometer. The barometer is used for measuring the atmospheric pressure. Okay, it is used for measuring atmospheric pressure. Okay. Ammeter you have seen already. Okay, ammeter is separate for measuring the current. Okay, voltmeter is for measuring the voltage, right? Okay, you have one more meter over here, that is kilowatt hour meter. That is, we see in our homes and all, digital, as well as now everybody has digital meters only. That is how much energy has been consumed. That calculation with the readings coming over here, we can take it. Okay, you have sound level meter, right, with a display. Okay, what is the intensity of sound in decibels will be coming in this. Okay, so that is called a sound level meter. This you probably know. This is thermometer, temperature, body temperature and all. This thermometer is used. This pH meter with a display. It's used for what purpose? The purity or the impurities in the water. If you want to just check that, that is used a pH meter. Okay, pH. Okay, so that will show you the pH level of the water. So whether it is contaminated, whether it is we can drink that water or not, that is for that purpose it is used, pH meter. Okay, now you have stopwatch. These are very simple watches and all. Then you have a dial indicator, anemometer, elbow ruler. Anemometer is for wind speed. What is the speed of the wind and the directions? For measuring that, it is used. The theodometer is very important. Please remember, for instrumentation students, theodometer is very important. Why? Because for making survey, for taking what? Optical instrument. So basically optical instrument with the, for what we do with this, the angles. Okay, we can measure the correct angles of the lands. Okay, you must have seen the survey people, they use these type of meters. Okay, so this is a different type of instruments what you have, right? Okay, now this voltmeter, ammeter are nowadays we don't use separately for this thing because we use multimeter, because ammeter and voltmeter is already there. But please remember, when we talk about ampere meter in multimeter, you cannot check AC. Okay, AC is option are usually not given. For that, you need to check the clamp meter. That we will discuss a little later. Okay, I hope you understood this slide. Now I will tell you about basic instruments. I will tell you about basic instruments. Okay, so what are the basic, very basic instruments you should have for repairing of any of the electronic gadget or maintaining in any of the electronic gadget? First thing is you should have screwdriver, right? Screwdriver of different size, shapes. You can see you have kept it different type of screwdrivers here. These are different type of screwdrivers here, different size, shape, right? If it is a mobile, if it is whatever it is, if you want to open that, you should have a screwdriver is the first requirement. You can purchase this also. That is a set where all the set of heads will be there. You can just put it in the heads like a flats. If you want a flat screwdriver, you can put it on this top of this. It has a magnet and you can use it likewise. Okay, it comes in set also. Okay, so this is the first part. Second part is this is wire stripper or cutter, we call it as. Third is this is lead cutter. Lead cutter means what? When you cut the leads, like this lead is there. So if you want to cut down these leads, you have to hold it and you have to cut it. Okay. So this is lead cutter. Okay. You should have lead cutters also with you. I told you these are tweezers for holding the components. Like this is one small component. So I want to hold this component while when it is on the PCB, while you do the desoldering or soldering work, this can hold it, right? We call it as a forceps or tweezer. Okay? Then we have cleaning brush. If you don't have cleaning brush, the toothbrush can be used. Okay. Then you have insulation tape for electrical students. Compulsory, this has to be there. Insulation tape, hand gloves, and your cutting plier. These are the three important parts for instrumentation as well as for electrical students. Okay, so just these basic things I'm giving you an idea. Okay, this you should have, everybody, you should have these things. If you are starting any business or any work, you should be familiarized what is the work and why should I have these particular parts. You should know about this. Rest of the things I will show you to you on the slide. Okay, I will show it to you on the slide, the rest of the instruments.